Bryan, Texas. Michaela Bosch bought a pack of smokes, a Chesterfields maybe, or perhaps a wonderful Marlboro Light. She goes in and walks off with 111 items, gets busted. Her shopping cart contained 42 personal hygiene items. Apparently there's quite a black market in deodorant and lava soap. 34 pieces of clothing, 29 household products, including Lysol and a toilet bowl cleaner, 5 consumable goods, and 1 handbag. The consumable goods, beef jerky, gum, and some kiwi fruit. 23 years old, Michaela Bosch. She's out there doing what she can. Walmart has shoplifters on every day of the year, and most people come up with just a couple of items they put in their pocket as they make their way, or perhaps stuff down their drawers. Michaela's taken this to a new level. She's out on bond. She was also found with a small amount of weed. Michaela also has previous run-ins with the law where she provided booze to minors and other theft charges. Michaela Bosch, I think we salute you. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Can I give a complaint just before I do this story, which is so important for all of us? When the media says Goldsboro man, what's the first thing in your mind? Bobby Goldsboro, with his amazing hair and his wonderful upbeat song Honey about his dead wife. All right, Goldsboro, North Carolina, Walmart. A gent named Keontae Lavon Toomer showed up swinging around a gun, pointing gun at people, and got arrested. About 3:15 in the afternoon on Saturday. Yesterday. Can you imagine? This feller apparently was quite upset, waving the gun around. He has been arrested for 2 counts of assault, 2 counts of child abuse, and of course carrying illegally a concealed weapon. Toomer, though, only placed under $15,000 secured bond. So that means his mama or grandma or his brother Zeke will get him out lickety-split. And if I can think of a guy who should be free, it's Keontae Lavon Toomer. Misunderstood, rebel without a cause. Yeah. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. They're called Yoopers. Yoopers. They are people who are from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's really more North Wisconsin, but, you know, hey, who's saying? All right, Escanaba, which is one of the fine towns of that area, they have a Walmart. And a gentleman was, shall we say, coveting the wonderful jewelry collection you can only get at a Walmart. He just shows up and starts whacking the jewelry case with a hammer. A hammer that he actually grabbed from the hammer section at the Walmart. Started smashing away, and it was a smash and grab, that's what they call it. But it was for Walmart jewelry. He didn't go to a fancy jewelry store. He didn't go to the mall and hit K. He went to Walmart. Did that smash and grab thing. Walmart had to close because of all the glass everywhere. And also the sad thing that the staff was horrified about an actual smash and grab at the Walmart. That jewelry case at Walmart, I'm going to give you a tip. That jewelry case at Walmart, I'll give you a little tip. If you think that jewelry's worth anything, move along, because it ain't. You can steal Pop-Tarts with more value on the black market than jewelry at Walmart. Sad but true. For the people of Walmart, it's Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Up to their most recent foray into social justice, Bud Light, known for being the beer of regular guys. You go work as a job at a construction site, or you're a plumber, or whatever you do and you're a regular sort of guy, Bud Light was the beer for you. Unfortunately, they did a little bit of marketing trying to bring in the tea people, which is wonderful, and they're brave and courageous folks. And the regular guys, not that happy about it. Topeka, Kansas. Regular guy goes into Walmart and decides to smash Busch Light beers instead of Bud Light. The fellow was a little confused, so he rolls into the Topeka Walmart and he starts angrily smashing Busch Light instead of Bud Light. Now, Anheuser-Busch does make Bud Light and Busch Light, but Bud Light is the one that sort of got out of the way. But apparently this fellow, it just didn't matter. What was the first Anheuser-Busch product available? Well, there we go. Smash-a-Reno. It's gone viral because, someone pulled out their phone and videoed it. At least 42 million people have watched this thing. Check it out online. It's a lot of fun. For the people of Walmart, I'm Velo Houle. For Sterling at Night. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. When going to Walmart to do some shoplifting, leave the drugs at home. Case in point, William Bradley Hill. He's 39. He's from Winchester, Kentucky. He rolls on into the Walmart, does some shoplifting, gets up a DVD or two, and shoves it down his pants. He has a fanny pack, which apparently the police in Winchester, Kentucky, referred to as a fanny sack. A fanny sack. Kind of an interesting image, isn't it? But it was a fanny pack. So they arrest this feller, and William, they get into the fanny pack. They go and they find a couple of baggies filled with crystal meth, taken off the street. Bond wasn't too high. It was just $1,000. Granny shows up with 100, gets him out on the street, so the meth can be flowing through his body again. Walmart. Shoplifting happens there every day. Make sure as you prepare for your next shoplifting extravaganza, leave the drugs at home. Leave them at home. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Wednesday night, Lebanon, Ohio. Wednesday, especially in a Bible Belt city like Lebanon, a lot of people are at church. Unless you're Roman Catholic, nearly every other church has sort of a Wednesday night thing. Get together, maybe read the Bible, activities for the kiddos. Eat chicken with your co-parishioners or congregants. Well, Daniel C. Wright, he's 22, and his girlfriend, not his wife, his girlfriend, 19, they decided instead of going to church, they're going to go to Walmart. Our buddy Daniel, he was carrying some heat. He had a 22 with him, and, well, it accidentally went off. And it was kind of a magic bullet, because that magic bullet not only hit Daniel, but it hit his girlfriend as well. Now, if that was not embarrassing enough, of course, they had to call 911. The police get out there, the EMS, fire department, the whole deal. And, they have to, take care of business so they don't bleed to death. You don't want them bloodletting in the parking lot of the Walmart. And poor Daniel gets arrested for a couple of different charges. And these are good ones that we should all be painful of. He's charged with negligent assault because he didn't do it on purpose. He's negligent. And improper handling of firearms in a motor vehicle. A couple of hits here, gang. And I'm all about the Second Amendment. I love my guns about as much as anybody. Yeah, generally, while you're driving or in the parking lot, don't be fondling your weapon. Fondling your gun while driving or even going into a parking space is not a good idea. Leave that gun in the holster, or leave it in the glove box, or under the seat. Fondle-free gun storage while you're driving is strong. I'm sure they'll be able to plead this down for young Daniel, and may this be a lesson for us all. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. It's one of the most beautiful cities in America. It's Columbia, South Carolina, the home of many. A wonderful Walmart, plus several really cool barbecue joints. We had the story not that long ago about someone setting fire, destroying $500,000 worth of merch at the Walmart. Generally, you go to Walmart and there's no secret here. You go in quickly, you find the items you're going to get, and you get out of Dodge. But realizing anyone's allowed there, anything can happen. Well, apparently one feller, Lawrence Blocker, became frustrated with his Walmart experience. Instead of just leaving like most people, Lawrence set a fire. Been arrested for second-degree arson. I don't even know why he hasn't been arrested for a bunch of attempted murder counts, but modern prosecution seems to be a little bit lax, even in a place like Columbia. Lawrence was upset on March 11th, around 10:15 in the morning. He was upset early. Set the store on fire, and the fire department came in. They got all the folks out safely. Something for all of us to keep in mind. When you go into Walmart, it's not necessarily guaranteed to be a safe experience. Keep your eyes open. Keep your antennas up. But thank God, Lawrence Blocker is off the streets, and hopefully for a very long time. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. I'm going to give a helpful hint here. Generally speaking, when you go into Walmart, there's a real temptation to lose your temper. Sometimes the people in there are absolutely unhinged. Tanjanique Bird and Tariana Edmonds allegedly started spraying customers at a Walmart just outside of Syracuse, New York, in beautiful DeWitt, with an amazing amount of pepper spray. Police were called. Shocker. So the police call, and there's these women spraying everybody with pepper spray. What do the cops do? They go and they tackle these women, throw them in handcuffs, arrest them, and haul them off. Well, now these women are seeking revenge. The pair are looking for a combined $18 million from that police department. The DeWitt PD and the Village of East Syracuse have filed motions, of course, to dismiss the case. I'm just going to tell you, I don't know what you're supposed to do if you're a police officer. People are spraying folks with pepper spray. You go in, you find the baddies, you get them out of there, and more than likely these folks are not well hinged. This, by the way, happened on the birthday of our nation. Almost 2 years ago, on July 4th, 2021, they just filed the lawsuit now. Walmart. Anything can happen at any time. Helpful hint, do not pepper spray or bear spray fellow customers inside the store. Even though it's a heck of a temptation sometimes, isn't it? Aren't you in the Walmart and you see somebody doing something really stupid? You know, like a crowd shopping, like there's a gang of people all looking at cereal and you can't get by them. Don't you want to bear spray them? I do. Heavens, yes, I do. But I don't, because I'm reasonably well adjusted. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Firefighter in Ohio, Perkins Township. His name is Chase Green, and he's 27 years old, been arrested and booked on leave from his job as a firefighter for failing to scan 3 boxes of Pokemon cards, collector cards. And self-checkout is a temptation for us all. These, by the way, the value of these Pokemon cards, $85.94. Erie County's jail filled with a man like this. Memorial Day weekend, which we're celebrating, is about those who have given the ultimate sacrifice to our country. In war, usually, But again, we honor those who are firefighters who lose their lives on the job, police officers that we lose on the job. Chase Green will be celebrating this Memorial Day, apparently in the lockup. He is being paid, thank God, and perhaps he can pay for those Pokemon cards with the savings he'll be making on 3 Hots and a Cot live from the jail. Self-checkout creates all sorts of problems for really good people. Don't be a victim. Stand up. Pay for everything. Be a good idea. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Walmart. It's not that safe if you allow your wife or daughter to go to the bathroom. And no, I'm not talking about San Francisco. I'm not talking about suburban Chicago. I'm not talking about Baltimore. I'm talking about small bubolic town, a suburb of beautiful Huntsville, Alabama, a place called Hartselle. Man been arrested after he tried to film a 12-year-old girl in the Walmart bathroom for the purpose of sexual gratification. Arrested by the Barney Fife and crew of Hartselle, Blake Thomas Lawrence, 19. Apparently, a 12-year-old was out there shopping with Grandma. She needed to use the restroom, and you'd think of a safe place to go to the bathroom. You think it would be Walmart. Well, apparently, in the ladies' room was a dude. And if you think I'm being sexist about this, they identify him as a man in the news story from a television station in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm not misgendering. The cops call him a dude. They call him a dude. I'll call him a dude. He was in the ladies' room. Not a good sight. Locked in a stall, waiting for a victim to pull herself up right next to him. Blake Thomas Lawrence should be on the sex offender list. He obviously needs some help and obviously should do some time in an Alabama jail. Hello, Bubba. Welcome to jail. Hate to say that the bathroom ain't a safe place, but it ain't anymore. Tell your kids to hold it. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Lots of values at Walmart. We often are just amazed by the amazing savings you can get. And the friendly service by the people in the blue vests, right? So a grandma and a ma decided that they wanted to go shopping. And they had a 2-year-old. Instead of leaving the child in the car, because it's kind of hot outside, strapped into the car seat like a gurney, they decided just to leave the 2-year-old in the parking lot, willy-nilly. So some lady notices, and the little child, the 2-year-old, comes up just to a rank stranger and grabs the stranger's hand. The stranger, who obviously is a person of good reputation, does something that they should do. They take the child into Walmart and hand it off to the store manager. Well, cops are called. The store manager, awesome at Walmart, supplied the toddler with an amazing coloring book and some treats and something to drink as they're trying to figure out what happened to Mom and Grandma. Helpful hint: do not leave the toddler in the car strapped in. Don't allow the toddler to roam the parking lot at Walmart willy-nilly. It's likely to get you arrested. The perp that got picked up was the mom, and nothing to say about the grandma. 19-year-old Jamela Hauser. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Take your kid into the Walmart. Don't leave it in the parking lot. Helpful hint. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Cameras in the ladies' restroom. It's becoming as common as peas and carrots being mixed together. Your public restroom should be one of the safest places in the world for any lady. Unfortunately, not even at Walmart. May I introduce you to Lester Jolly of Decatur, Georgia. Yeah, Lester, 2 counts, unlawful eavesdropping and surveillance related to incidents that happened in the ladies' room inside a Walmart, Memorial Drive in that beautiful city. He was arrested. He's been fired from Walmart. Walmart wants to know yet. Lester Jolly, I've been fired. Probably a pretty good idea. All right. I want to give this advice to our lady friends. When you go into the public restroom, realize it may not be as private as you wish it to be. And this is very sad. Very sad all the way around. So a couple of tips. Look around that stall. Look above the stall. Look in the corners of the bathroom, especially at toilet bowl level, before you relieve yourself in the ladies' room. Lester Jolly going to jail, hopefully, for a long time. He won't be the last, sadly. Safety first. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. The baby daddy. A woman goes out and gives birth to a man's child, and she takes a little bit of ownership in him. Norja Miller of Georgia. Yes, she was just in love with her man, and he, of course, had the wandering eye. So where'd he go? He went to a new lady to be a potential baby mama. He's spreading his seed, and obviously Norja didn't take this lying down. So she went on a search. She went looking for her baby daddy and found him in the car with a harlot that has been unnamed officially by police. Shots rang out. She was shooting at her baby daddy and missed him completely, but hit the girlfriend a couple of times. Good news, the girlfriend out of the hospital, recovering fully, no big deal other than some scars. Norja Miller, she went on a run. There was a police chase involved, and it ended up in the one place you could go to protect yourself, the Walmart parking lot. Yep, at Walmart, Norja thought she could evade the police, yet she was caught. The baby daddy. The best way to get him back is through some sugar, not through some gunshots. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. There was a time years ago where you would buy a 6-pack of Pepsis or Cokes or Mountain Dews that came in a glass bottle, and you had to return them. In fact, you made a deposit on those glass bottles, and you returned it back to the store to get your 5 cents per bottle back. Those disappeared as time went on, and now, well, those days may be coming back. From the news journal, allrecipes.com. Yes, allrecipes.com. Walmart and Target are leading the way to help fight pollution and help fight waste by, charging you extra. So you have to return the bottle back to the store to get your deposit back. Vermont's putting this in as a law. Expect New York and California, Oregon, and those hippies in Washington state to do the exact same thing. It's a real pain in the butt, mainly because you have to have a separate garbage can in your home to put these plastic things in, and then you have to go in, and the store actually has to have someone add up how many things you get back, and they'll hand you a little receipt, and when you pay your bill, it comes off the bill. Yeah, that's coming. Allrecipes.com is just not all about recipes. I know that's hard to believe. But it's an amazing website that has journals around our grocery stores, has information and news, hard-hitting news items about climate change. And that's why I go to allrecipes.com. Why pick up a used book when I can go to a website that's out there, burning some energy? Deposit days are coming back no matter where you are. Mark my words. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, live on the 4th of July weekend, Sterling at night. It was mayhem in the capital city of Missouri, Jefferson City, or as those nice people say, Jeff City. Happened in a Walmart parking lot. Kikira Kennedy of Kansas City, only 19 years old, needed some clothes, so rolled into the Walmart and did the 5-finger pickup to get a nice discount to go in. Well, as Kikira was leaving the Walmart, surrounded by a bunch of people with guns. 5 people in all were arrested, and I will just say, a lot of threats going on here like there's no tomorrow. Simone, Kay, Miles, Nero of Richmond, Missouri, Joshua Payne, 22, Kamari Rosano, and Kavanaugh Bowman of Kansas City, all charged with accessory to first-degree harassment, unlawful use of a weapon, and so much more. Apparently, they went to the victim's home at 2800 Sioux Drive and to try to intimidate him. When they arrived at the house, Bowman and Payne pulled out some guns and started yelling profanities at the victim. Once they left, the victim called the Jeff City police and found them parked outside the Walmart on Stadium Boulevard. Police surround them. They take away the weapons. They haul them off. Seemingly, this was a bunch of bad decisions. Now, you can see one person making a bad decision. We've all done that from time to time, have we not? But there was no one in this group of 5 people that said, you know what? Let's dial this back. Kind of a bad idea. The Walmart parking lot may be one of the most dangerous places in America. When you go into the Walmart parking lot, it's just like crossing the street. Stop, look, listen. If you see anything crazy, move along. It'll be better for you that way. From Mud Butte, South Dakota, on vacation, it's Velo Houle. People of Walmart, Sterling at night. Santiago Rodriguez was in the Walmart in beautiful Brownsville, Texas, which got the name because the place is brown. It's a bunch of dust. It's a bunch of dirt. Okay. Brownsville, Texas, in the Walmart, doing a little shoplifting. A little 5-finger discount. Walmart, not that easy to shoplift from. They know it. They're onto your game, Santiago Rodriguez. So they call the cops, they get everything going in. Rodriguez has stolen, or attempted to steal, a USB charger, scissors, a mini printer, a car camera, and some old-fashioned gloves. And they hit him down his pants. Scissors down your pants. Never a good idea. So Santiago Rodriguez, instead of just going off to jail, paying the $100 to get out and just go back to your shoplifting life, decided that he wanted to make terroristic threats against the police officer. And he said, quote unquote, I hope something happens to your kids. I want to you up right now. Terroristic threats. And to a police officer and to his family. I want to give a tip to all shoplifters. When you're caught, say nothing. Don't open your trap. Don't say you're guilty. Don't say you're not guilty. Don't talk about it. Good news, you'll probably be on the street as early as the next morning. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at night. A total madhouse. Everyone started running out the exits. That's what Daniel Singleton said, who was a shopper at a Walmart in Miami. It was a busy Walmart, lots going on. Two groups got into an argument. I'm going to tell you something. There's this whole epidemic that started happening during a COVID that people would essentially go shopping like 10 people at a time. It's like called gang shopping. And people go in and they get into an argument. I'm just going to tell you, if you have to take like 8 people to go shopping, nothing good can happen from that. So they got into an argument. There were some grievances, punches thrown, and then the shooting started. Man dead. 23-year-old Nathaniel Baez died from his injuries. Another man who was shot expected to live. Pow, pow, pow. I heard 6 shots, said a man who was in the store. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. If you get into an argument with a group somewhere, I'm going to give you a helpful hint. They very well could be armed. Discretion is always the better part of valor. Better part of valor all the way around. 3 arrested. Lock them up, baby. Florida, they got the death penalty. Walmart should be a place of peace. No Walmart, no peace. No Walmart, no peace. The people of Walmart, I'm Velo Houle. Sterling at night. It was a bad idea. Let's face it. Lee County, Georgia, the home of those Bulldogs, just off of Lido Road. On the 3rd of July, there was a bunch of fireworks going off, as people do to celebrate our Independence Day. Unfortunately, this happened inside a Walmart. Yes, a Walmart. So 4 teenagers thought this was a really swift idea. Thought it'd make shopping even more convenient. And they were wrong. They've been arrested, and they're 18 and 17 and younger. The leader of this, because he's 18, second-degree arson, reckless conduct, criminal damage to property in the second degree, 18-year-old Canavian Arnez Hill. Arnez, of course, after Desi Arnaz of Desilu Productions. Fireworks are perfectly fine outside in a safe space. It's, in fact, I highly encourage it. It allows you to get in touch with your inner American. Bunch of teenagers in Big Dutch. Casey Samaj Jackson could be charged as an adult, even though Casey is only 17. At some point here, this is really about kids not understanding guardrails. Everyone did stupid things with fireworks when they were kids. And they usually got yelled at by their parents or by a mom or a dad at some point. And these kids, just for whatever reason, thought this was a great idea. Helpful hint. Setting fireworks inside Walmart. Never a good idea, and it very well could land you in jail. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. You've heard the saying, go big or go home. Well, Victoria Marr, 44 years of age of Boonville, New York, took that to heart. State police say that Rome, New York, reported larceny in progress. Marr had concealed 77 items in a reusable bag in her cart, and she allegedly didn't pay for the items after using the self-checkout option at the Wally World. Now, the value of the items was $521.53. Couple of things just to keep in mind. When you go to Walmart and you feel like a thievin', realize they're watching you. Number 2 is that, you're probably gonna get arrested. You may be able to get 1 item through, maybe 2, but 77 items is way too much. Victoria Marr tried it, and didn't quite work. Charged with petty larceny and issued an appearance ticket for the city of Rome later that month. So here's the deal. New York, they don't send you to jail. So she just got a ticket and gets to go show up to court. My guess is probably won't show up. Do yourself a favor. If you're gonna steal through self-checkout, figure out a better way to do it. Generally speaking, if you get one of those jackets that has a lot of pockets on the inside, that may be a better shot. The reusable bag thing, probably not that much. And again, she went big, and, well, she did go home, but maybe we'll go to jail. Victoria Marr, we salute you. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Fort Myers, Florida, Dateline, shooting in the parking lot of the Walmart. We still don't quite know what the scuffle was all about, where the Glock had to be pulled out and shoot a cap in that person. We know that 19-year-old Tyrese Thornton was arrested after the police located his vehicle outside an apartment building on Carroll Road. He's booked into the Lee County Jail and hopefully shouldn't get out for a long, long time. Okay, you're in Walmart. There's a shooting in the parking lot. Can you leave? No, you can't. If your car was near where the shooting occurred, and that's what happened. People went in and out shopping away at Walmart because no shooting's going to get in the way of those great values. But if your car was, where they do the police scene with the yellow tape, they didn't let those people leave for hours. So those people were stuck at a Walmart. So one would hope that there was either a Waffle House close by or perhaps inside that Walmart, they had a Subway or some other sandwich shop open up so you can get a snack and wait it out. This happened on a Friday night. And remember, nighttime sometimes ain't the right time to go to Wally World. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Shark attack. Miami. And no, it's not what you're thinking. This had to do with a gentleman named Oswaldo Reyes, 48 years old, was busy exposing himself, showing off his special purpose to very young girls, first at Hobby Lobby, then at Walmart, the Miami-Dade Police Department. They took care of business and collared this feller. Exposing your stuff, gentlemen, in public, never a good idea. It's even worse when there are children involved. And Oswaldo actually had video from his time at Walmart. Besides the young child, Grandma got a peek at his stuff. Walmart and Hobby Lobby didn't comment on this. Sadly, we have lost our collective gourds. So you can just imagine Oswaldo just opening up a trench coat and going, "Oh, oh." Yeah, not good. Where can you take children these days? If you can't go to the Walmart and the Hobby Lobby, I don't know where else to go. You might as well just leave them at home. Poor Grandma had to see this as well. Oswaldo Reyes, hopefully he's gone for a long, long time. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Perhaps one of the best-known principals in all of Mississippi is a woman named Amy Nicase. Amy Nicase is a well-beloved principal at Bay High School in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. And she went to Walmart, as people do. She stole items of $123.66. And she was in the self-checkout lane. Didn't scan the items she left with, got picked up. Here's the problem. is that self-checkout is a temptation for theft. There are a lot of people who may not necessarily have even thought of stealing, but there they are. No one's looking at them. How about if I get some free stuff? The 5-finger discount. Well, yeah, this woman, the case, thought she'd get away with it, gets arrested. Here's the best part. She's still on the job. They still haven't suspended her. So the case is free on $500 misdemeanor bond set to return to municipal court on September 26th. The case was unable to be reached, not picking up the phone. And Bay Waveland School Superintendent Sandra Reed declined to comment. The school basically says, yeah, it's under investigation. Self-checkout. If you find yourself at a point of any sort of temptation, go and stand in line and have someone check you out. It's a good idea. Keep you from going to the hooskow. This is Velo Houle, the people of Walmart. Sterling at night. It was a complex grand theft scheme that may have netted Mackenzie Elizabeth McKay of Cantondale, Florida, a total of maybe $100,000, and at least defraud Walmart of $20,000. Yep, 2019 this began. Walmart reported to Mobile Highway that they had a complex employee-related theft and fraud. McKay created numerous fraudulent cell phone contracts for the price of the cell phone service with the intent to steal the cell phones and to provide them probably to someone else, they say, perhaps allegedly to probably drug dealers and theft. And other people of poor mental acuity. Young Mackenzie was working at the Walmart, and she found a way to make extra cash. You know, people at Walmart, especially the 22-year-olds, generally are not making a lot of money. So you can work up through the system and become a baller at Walmart, or you can figure out a shortcut. And that's what Mackenzie Elizabeth McKay did. Innovation with your thieving. That's what we got here. Mackenzie Elizabeth McKay, probably do a little time in the hole. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and also the home of an alleged arsonist. Clovis, New Mexico. Overnight, about 3 o'clock, there were a couple of fires set inside the Walmart, displacing 400 employees. The roof of the store collapsed. No one hurt, and everyone made it out safe. Now, a lot of folks in the community of Clovis depend on this store for services, the pharmacy, food, oil changes, new tires, and so much more. Barricades set up, but they have a suspect. And it's someone old enough to know better. 59-year-old Jimmy Gillen. He's wanted. They're looking for him. If you know him, turn him in. He's on the run. Surveillance photo has him carrying a machete. If you're in any Walmart, look for this guy. He may be there. He's also a convicted felon. Clovis, New Mexico. People are wondering, where do they get their potatoes now? Where do you get the Pop-Tarts? For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Dateline, Clarkston, Washington, the Walmart in that fine metropolis. Local police officer noticed a man walking out of the store with an abnormally large bulge in his pants. He had a big bulge. According to documents, a Officer approached the feller at the store's bike rack. He was detained after a brief attempt to flee on his bicycle. The officer recognized the man, who was 23-year-old Logan Fogelman. The Fogelman. Merchandise worth $151. One could only guess that bulge was caused by DVDs. Perhaps some prophylactics, which would be probably a good idea for young Logan. Logan, by the way, his name is spelled goofy. I know you can name your children anything these days. Apparently this is his real name, L-O-G-N. Young Logan did not seem to have a real game plan on how to get away with his wonderful prophylactics and DVDs. Lesson for us all. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. We all have hobbies, don't we? Perhaps you keep fish, or perhaps you like making model railroads in your basement. Quaint hobbies. Well, a feller named Kelsey Wagner, possession of several explosive devices at his home in Albuquerque. They got reports on this guy they were following around, and they believe that he may have obtained some of the items, including nails and glass that was broken, that was put into the bombs. Picked him up at Walmart. So where did they find this guy? Well, of course, at Wally World in beautiful Albuquerque. The police came in, and as he was picking up, perhaps, kumquat, an avocado, Pop-Tarts, they ran in, they put him in handcuffs and locked him away. Okay, making bombs at home, never a good thing. And when you go to Walmart, you think you're surrounded by peaceful people just like you. I'm sad to state, some of these people are kind of sketchy. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Latasha Norwood allegedly figured out how to get money from Walmart every time you go shopping. You see, Latasha was a former Walmart associate, and she understood a flaw in the computer system at Wally World. So she went a Walmart shopping all over the place. Ended up getting picked up in Tulsa, but she may have gotten over $60,000 from Walmart while shopping. See, she knew a weakness in the computer system from being that associate. She would go to naive employees of Walmart, and the naive employee would press the button, and all of a sudden, her debit card was loaded up with sweet cash. Now, the sad thing is that they were able to figure out who she was and all that sort of stuff, and she was not using, shall we say, a burner, like one of those gift cards, like a green dot or something like that. So it wasn't all that well thought out, but Latasha was going around to Walmart's, saving a whole bunch of money, and she was getting her groceries, DVD players, whatever she wanted. And then Walmart was giving her money. Some stores, by the way, lost as much as $1,300 per transaction. Latasha Norwood, naughty former Walmart associate. People of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. This was not some sort of a litmus test on the security of the Walmart in Florida. No, this was a police officer, a retired police chief, in fact, who rolled into the Walmart and figured he'd do the five-finger pickup, and unfortunately didn't work out so well. Christopher Rads arrested October 5th at the Walmart in the Villages, of all places. In Florida, a lot of retired people there. 59 years old, and he was placing stuff into the Walmart plastic bag, passing all points of sale, leaving without trying to pay for the items. Now, he was read his Miranda rights and did not wish to speak to the deputy making the arrest, according to the Village's News. Now, Rast recently retired reportedly from the Alsip Police Department in Illinois after serving 32 years. This is the sad thing about this. If you're gonna go out and be a retired police officer who's gonna go to the bad side of the law, you should learn the tricks of the trade. And obviously, former Chief Christopher Raditz, allegedly, didn't learn how to shoplift properly. He was released on $500 bond. You would have thought he would have learned from the pros. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle. Sterling at night. Evansville, Indiana. Walmart employee came up with kind of a neat scam. She figured out how to go and pocket cash from imaginary lottery numbers. And she did a lot and actually turned them over to being Apple gift cards. You know, that's hard to trace. And that's what makes this woman today's Walmart theft hero. Jennifer Smith, 43, refunded several transactions, pocketed the cash, fictitious lottery tickets. She got the Apple gift cards and used them, you know, for like going out to dinner and having a great time with friends and buying DVDs. Your Walmart associate sees all the money coming through and they're going, why am I only getting $12 an hour or $15 or $22 an hour, whatever they make? They're going, this company's raking it in. Why not for me? Well, here's the problem. She'd been doing it since August, and Jennifer Smith is likely going to be doing time in the pokey and probably has lost that blue vest, which makes every Walmart associate such a person of respect and interest. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. It was a disturbance in Casper, Wyoming, of all places. America's heartland, one of the, actually a jewel of a state to see and live in. Well, the Walmart had a little disturbance. Apparently, several of those blue-vested heroes that are the employees of the Walmart discovered a shoplifter and tried to apprehend him on their own. 56-year-old Jeffrey Garner arrested on the scene. Multiple charges. He also had an outstanding warrant. So this is a feller who is a semi-professional but poorly practicing criminal. One would think he would be better at that age, but not so much. Jeffrey, by the way, according to witnesses, elbowed a senior citizen who worked at the Walmart in the skull, trying to get away. Casper police, they don't mess around. Jeffrey Gardner is in custody. Now peace can reign in Casper, Wyoming. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle for Sterling at Night. Happy hour at Walmart in Bangor, Maine. It is a real deal. People go out of their way to go to that wonderful Walmart and enjoy the wonderful specials and values. Apparently, though, one customer not so happy. And I'm about to tell you a bunch of stuff that just put under the thing alleged. Okay? It's everything I say is alleged now, from now on. All right. Lucas Landry's 44, old enough to know better, right? One would think. He lives in nearby Smyrna, Maine. A beautiful place. You haven't been to Bangor, Maine. What are you waiting on? It is a great place. So 5:45, Friday night, Lucas Landry rolls into the Walmart. And for reasons that we don't know, not fully explained, he decided to set fire inside the Walmart. Quickly apprehended. Apparently it set the fire, allegedly, inside the men's clothing department. Generally speaking, the finest fashions are always available at Walmart for men. Heck, I'm wearing a Walmart suit right now, and let me tell you, Fashion Week beware. Fire department quickly put out the fire. Lucas Landry arrested. Walmart shoppers relieved? Yes, there was video. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night. Walmart is the highest billing company in the world. Let me repeat that. Walmart has the highest gross income of any company in the world. Beaver Creek, Ohio. I think the name of the high school team is the Beavers, but I'm not sure. 5:45. Monday evening, a dissatisfied firebug decided to set another fire inside a Walmart. Yes, a Walmart. And we don't really know why, because the firebug was 15 years old. Walked into the Walmart and just decided he was going to set fire to it. Good news, everybody was found safe, and they got out. The sprinkler system worked just perfectly, etc. The young man has been arrested for, they say it's a young man, by the way, and I'm not a biologist, so I can't confirm whether this is a young man or not. What I can say is that he's been arrested for a wide variety of juvenile detention things, including arson, vandalism, inducing panic, all juvenile felonies. And this youngster acted alone. Why go into a Walmart and set fire? The values are so good you feel like you're robbing them in the first place. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night. Walmart is the world's largest billing company. Yeah, the world. More people give their money to Walmart than anyone else. Self-checkout, so convenient. I love it. You go through self-checkout. You don't have to put up with people yakking with the cashier. You don't have to put up with the 90-year-old who seemingly has $40 in random change in his pocket as he's busy trying to find 83 cents. No, you're able to go through, pay with your debit on your way out the store. But unfortunately, people are not as honest as I am. There's a lot of criminals. And of course, we've chronicled on People of Walmart, people who have gone in and used self-checkout as a way to steal from the store. Well, apparently the theft is becoming so big at self-checkout, Walmart's rethinking it. Yeah, they may have to hire people. May have to pay them $25 an hour because it actually would allow that company to make more money. Self-checkout, yeah, it is an absolute disaster for Walmart. And as a Walmart shareholder, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I will miss self-checkout. My guess is it's only going to be in certain stores where they have a lot of shoplifting. And believe me, Walmart knows how much shoplifting is happening per store per day. They have it all worked out because you are on candid camera every time you go in and out of Walmart. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night. Walmart is the #1 billing business in the world. They take in more money than any other business in the world. And because of that, they have a lot of employees. And because of that, they have a lot of employees who are nuts. They're totally crazy. Well, case in point. Dateline Tulsa, Oklahoma, and associates get into an argument. It happens all the time. Dealing with a lot of people pushing through those things, dealing with the mob of people that go in. Let me introduce you to Adrienne Edwards. She got mad at one of her supervisors because she was mouthy. She got into trouble because she was mouthy, according to Tulsa police. Multiple witnesses said, yeah, Adrienne made threats. And Adrienne was not going to take this lying down. So she disappeared and was found in the parking lot with a gun ready to go. Thank God she did not shoot anyone. Thank God no one was hurt. Thank God she was arrested. People have lost their collective minds. The customers of Walmart, usually, those are the people, not the wonderful folks in those wonderful blue vests. Those are usually the finest people in the entire world. Hate to tell you, your boss, if you're not doing your job, may get a little mouthy with you. They may tell you to, pick it up. Pick it up, Susie Q. Get it moving. That's no reason to go out and get the Glock. Adrian made multiple threats. Co-workers heard it. And Adrian probably needs a little bit of help. Maybe one of those 30 days respites and a rehab. Probably wouldn't be a bad deal. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night. Miami Beach, the Walmart. Do you know Walmart happens to be the #1 company in the world? They take in more money than anyone else. Sometimes that money, not that good. Florida. Woman rolls in. Her name, Zipporah Abraham, 38. She was trying to buy some good stuff at the Wally World with counterfeit money. And as she got called out by the cashier, well, Zipporah did what a Zipporah should do. She just started to eat the money. Started to eat it all. No word on whether the money was made out of rice paper or perhaps a wonderful cauliflower base. No one knows. But she tried to just start eating away. She did chomp down on $200, allegedly, of the fake dough, according to Miami-Dade Police Department. Zipporah, safely in custody. Remember at Walmart, when you go there, make sure your counterfeit money looks and feels real. Because they can tell. They do training classes at Walmart. They can tell if your dollar bills are fake. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night. Even when you're paying full price, you are getting an amazing value at Walmart. And if you didn't know about Walmart, it is the #1 company in the world, taking more money than any company in the world. Prices are always amazing. That's why we love those people in the blue vests. The sale of the century was going on in Baker, Louisiana, because an employee gave away thousands of dollars of electronics. Quindell Ellis, 21, organized retail theft. Started on December 1st when Walmart security officials contacted police. According to records, they say Ellis was seen on multiple occasions taking electronics and giving them to supposed customers. An arrest report says Ellis would give a receipt to elude the customer paid for the merchandise. $16,000 worth of laptops, headphones, and other cool electronics gear that's usually locked up at the Walmart because, well, people steal them. No word on whether the people that got the free goods will be arrested as well. Associates. Walmart has cameras everywhere. You will be caught. Assisting your friends is not a good idea. If they demand that you give them free stuff, they're not your friends. No, they're not. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night. Walmart is the #1 revenue-producing company in the entire world, the globe. It's all about Bentonville, Arkansas. All right, Walmart, what happens? If you are there and thus hit by a tornado warning. Are you on your own? What happens to those wonderful associates? Good news. Walmart has a procedure. It's called a code black. They move everybody into the bowels of the Walmart where their tornado safety is really big. They lock the doors, can't get in, and thus you are safe. This was put together by a TikToker called the Quist family, Q-U-I-S-T. Just one word, the Quist family. This lovely TikToker, fetching lass, was excited, concerned, scared, but the most important thing, she felt safe at Walmart. If you live in tornado country, one of the biggest worries you have is being in a location where there is no safety from the twister. Walmart thought about that. They take care of you. For the people of Walmart, this is Velo Houle, Sterling at night.